Okay. Oops, let me turn that down. Okay, something new. Well, it's actually old that's now new. FreeDV. What is it? Well, it's for ham radio operators. And it basically digitizes your voice, uses less bandwidth than single sideband, and you don't have no background noise. The audio quality is digitized, pretty good quality from the samples I've seen and heard. And what's great is if you happen to be living in an area where you have lots of noise on your HF, well then FreeDV might be the tool. And what do you need? Well, it does help if you have a radio that already has a sound card, but there's ways around it. You can download the Mac OS version, Windows, and I believe Linux. So all you have to do is go to freedv.org and go hit download, which is right here, and installer for Mac OS. Now, there is a little bit of requirement, I guess, because basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be feeding the receiver of your radio to your computer. Okay? And then the computer is then going to send it to your speaker or headphones. Likewise, the microphone is going to be sent to the computer, and then the computer will send it to the radio. The computer is going to do all the processing. It's going to do all the digitizing, things of that sort. So for the ICOM 7300, you almost need an extra mic, like a USB wireless mic would do. Okay, I'm just going to open that up. Here, I'm just going to... Okay, I'm on the 15 meter band right now. I'm just going to stop, and I'm just going to go to audio configuration. For receive, I'm using the USB audio codec. Okay, and then the MacBook speaker. For transmit, I'm using a wireless microphone. I can't use the other device, it's tied up. So you're going to need a wireless microphone and the USB audio. Kind of the opposite. If you look on top, wireless microphone, USB audio. MacBook speaker, USB audio. Okay? Now, so normally if you go to easy setup, it will figure it out. However, you need one optional device, like a wireless microphone, wireless headphone, something of that sort, and one sound card. I guess the time will come, but there'll be two sound cards in a radio. And I use the USB audio codec, the MacBook speakers, and the wireless microphone. And then you select the radio. For some reason, that was set up for 705, which I was testing. And let me see if I can find the 7300. Okay. The rig model was incorrect, but the radio address was correct. Okay, there we go. Okay. What's nice about this mode, you have no background noise. It's quiet. And when you connect to the station, no noise. And you could be in the 0 or -5 in the noise and still have a clear signal. Of course, it doesn't gradually die off. It'll be like a good audio. If it gets weak enough, it just drops off. But you can have a good chat, no background noise, if you have a noisy site, and enjoy your conversation without getting tired out. So it's impressive. Unfortunately, right now, I just can't switch bands, but I'm on a 15-meter band, which is very, very quiet, as you can see. In my understanding, the colors will change. If it's green, that means they are able to hear me. Red means they're transmitting. I think there's option windows here. There you go. Those are the colors. And of course you can record. This is actually the first day that I tried this. I think I got it set up. I think I got it working. Okay, one of the settings that you have to do is your mic level. Let me see if this gets to working. VA6ALY. Okay, you want to keep your voice peaks between -0.4 and +0.4, and this is where you make the adjustment here, mic speaker level. And by the way, I am transmitting 0 watts plus a dummy load, so, but I still identify myself VA6ALY. Okay, and the thing is, you don't want too much audio in or out, and so you have these attenuations which you can set up, and once it's set up for your radio, you can just leave it. And the latest mode is RAID V1. The audio quality is very interesting. Apparently, it's an AI generated. It takes your voice, which it analyzes and creates a digital replica of it, and decodes it, sends it off, and at the other end it gets uncoded. You won't sound like yourself, but it'll be very, very intelligible. So that's the way I understand, and I have yet to make a contact or transmit. I'm just not quite set up yet for it, and I certainly want to do a little bit more research. But this can be interesting for many people. If you're experiencing heavy noise, noisy environment where your receiver is like an S9, well, you can work some very weak signals in the 0 signal noise and relax listening to it. There are samples online and some other videos, which over time I'll do the same if there is an interest in this. I'm assuming this will be more of an interest in ham radio. However, you can get this and set this up for receive only, and it's easier to receive because you don't need the extra wireless mic and stuff like that. So pick that up. It's for the HF bands, and online you'll have frequencies. In fact, the pop-down list will give it to you right there. From 160, 80 meters, 40 meters, oops, one in between. I guess the 7177 is very popular. 20 meters and so forth, right down to 10 meters apparently. Okay, well, this is the intro. I'm looking into it, and I certainly enjoy digital. I have SDR control, which I use quite a bit for FT8, especially for antenna testing and also testing for propagation. I even played around with CW decoding and coding years ago. But anyways, it's interesting, it's fun. And this looks like, I'm sure there'll be a few bugs in here that will need to be addressed so that it connects to everything automatically. Less configuration, the better. Okay, take care. Have a nice day. If you haven't done so, it would be appreciated. Please subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.